A very good morning, children. Today we are going to start with chapter number 5, that is matter, solid, liquid, and gases. As you know, children, everything around us are in the form of solid, liquid, or gas. It could be anything, like if we'll say about solid, it is pen, wood, box. If we'll talk about liquid, it's water we drink, oil, milk. Gases around us are oxygen and carbon dioxide, which we exhale and inhale. So the whatever we have around us are in the form of solid, liquid, and gases. So, what is matter actually, children? Children, any substance that has mass and occupies space is called matter. And the three states of matter are solid, liquid, and gases. Now, let's talk about solid. The things that have fixed shape and size, they have fixed volume and they do not flow at all. They are called as solids. For example, book, brick, rock, your table, your chair, the pen you are holding, the book you are holding, these all are the examples of solid. Now, what makes them the solid? That's their arrangement in molecules. Let's see what it actually. The arrangement of molecules in solid are very closely packed or tightly packed. Their strong force of attraction between the molecules give them a definite volume. There is, as you can see in the picture, there is no space between molecules. So they cannot flow. That is the reason they have a fixed shape. Now liquids. Liquids do not have fixed shape. They flow easily and take the shape of the container in which they are kept or poured. They are called as liquids. Now, for example, like water, juice, milk, these are the examples, common examples of liquid. Now, what makes them liquid? Again, the arrangement of molecules in liquid. The molecules of liquid are less tightly packed as comparison to solid. They are not much strong of force of attraction between molecules as in solid, but it can hold the molecules together, which gives it a definite volume. The volume will remain the same, but the shape will not remain the same. There are spaces between molecules so that they flow and take the shape of the container in which they are poured. That is the reason liquids can change their shape, but they have a definite volume. They can easily flow and can be poured easily also. These are liquids. Now, gases. Gases, the things do not have a fixed shape and size. It takes the same space of the whole area it gets. It can flow very easily. For example, as you can see in the picture, steam, hydrogen, even in the gases in the balloons. They randomly move around and hence gases have no fixed shape at all. Gases fill up the entire space in the container they are in or the space they get. Maybe the full room, the open garden, anything. Now the molecular arrangement of gases. In gases, molecules are loosely packed. The force of attraction is very weak. That is the reason they flow. They cannot even hold the molecules together and do not have any fixed shape, do not have any fixed volume. There are large spaces between the molecules so that they can move around very, very freely. Air, which is around us, is a mixture of gases like nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, and these gases do not have any fixed volume. They fill up the whatever space is available for them. That is gases. Now let's have a small recap of the difference between these solid, liquid and gases. Let's talk about the solid. The particles which are there in the solid are very much closely and tightly packed. But if we'll talk about in liquid, they are not very closely packed. In gases, they are very loosely packed. Solid, if we'll talk about the shape and the size, they do not, they have the fixed shape and the fixed size. Whereas in liquid, they do not have any fixed shape. They can flow very easily. They take the shape of the container in which they are poured in. Whatever the shape it is, it take the shape of that container, but the volume will remain the same. In gases, we have no fixed shape, we have no fixed volume. It occupies the whole space in which in any container it is there, or in the room or in the open space. It takes the complete space, as air and gases are mostly invisible until unless it becomes pollution. On applying force, some solids can change their shape, yes, but again only by applying any kind of force. Some solids can be bent or broken. Liquids are also called as fluid as they can flow very easily from one place to another, as our water spills and it flows easily. Gases are also called as fluids. So children, this is all about the solid, liquid and gases. In the next class, we are going to learn about the changes of states of matter. So that's all for today. Thank you and have a good day, children. Bye-bye.